Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found his stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Gary Payton II is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. And so off the tip, it is New York. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Randall, pass to Rose. Barrett, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Robinson. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Now here's Rose. Up top, Randall. The 3 is up. Mavericks with the rebound. Left side, Brunson. The shot off that time. Good D by Payton. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Randall, the pass to Rose. Back to Randall. Here's Barrett from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Anthony finds Green. Doncic with it. Payton covering. Green against Barrett. Here's Robinson. Doncic grabs the miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Barrett. And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Now here's Anthony. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Rose, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Barrett. Banked it in off the glass. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Anthony outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Doncic. Green for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett. Got a piece of it. Randall, a screen on Doncic. A shot from the mid-range. He can't get that one to fall. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Robinson defending. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
The first free throw is good, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. Here's Rose. The Mavericks pull it in. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Britt.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Rose against Doncic. Rose, the pass to Barrett. Randall, left side. The shot no good. The Mavericks trailing. Anthony outside. Pass to Brunson. And here's Doncic, guarded by Rose. Doncic passes to Brunson. From about 16, he can't get it to go. New York goes the other way with it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Barrett. Outside Payton. Inside. Randall, good. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
Doncic with it. Last game he had 34 points. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Burks, he's checked in for New York. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Barrett.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Hardaway, the pass to Green. Over Barrett. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Burks checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's New York with it. And here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Robinson with a steal. All alone on the break. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's Hardaway. Missed inside. Puts up a three. And it's Robinson with the three. And it's a 6-point New York lead.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Randall against Dinwiddie. Pass to Burke. Powell, a screen on Payton. Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Burks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Dallas shooting 23%. Not great so far. It's deflected. Now here's Robinson. He's got 7. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 9.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Hardaway. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Payton. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
At the line for the Knicks, Gary Payton II.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And here's Dallas. Here's Burke to the left side wing. To stop the run, Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Payton. And it's New York with another.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Hardaway, no good. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Burks. Outside Payton. Ibaka, the pass to Payton. Robinson on the wing. And stolen by Green. Pass to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. Burke, it's good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Robinson against Green. Ibaka with a screen on Green. Robinson can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Hardaway. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Knicks 4th.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
And the second free throw is good. And here's New York now. They're leading by 8. Outside Burks. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
A minute 9 left in the first. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Off the mark there with a 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Robinson, a screen on Green. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Burks. Robinson's got 12.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires it. And it's New York with another.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Outside Payton. Now Ibaka. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Robinson from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's New York. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their 3-point. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Luka Doncic, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, BA, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Barrett with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Count that one. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Anthony against Barrett. Anthony, the pass to Doncic. Back to Anthony. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got his second basket.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. And try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Dinwiddie against Randall. Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. The shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Out to the wing. With his first shot attempt. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Randall, a screen on Brunson. Burks passes to Randall. Dinwiddie outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
That's good from Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Second free throw, no good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
On the wing, Burks. Off target with the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic outside. Pass to Anthony. Fader on the way. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Rose. Back to Randall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. They set the pick, and here's Doncic outside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Rose against Doncic. Pass to Fields. Randall on the screen. Outside Barrett. Over Anthony. Barrett can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Pulls it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 8.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Barrett against Anthony. Barrett can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Now Dinwiddie. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Memphis. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Burks with it. Up top Randall. Back to Burks. Outside Barrett. Randall on the screen. Anthony against Barrett. That shot off the mark.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose left side. Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. From outside the arc. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's hauled in by Fields. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Rose against Doncic. Back to Rose. Up and over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Back to Brunson. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Works for three. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Doncic outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. Outside Barrett. Pass to Rose. Now Burks. Down low. To stop the drought. And Rose with the layup. Rose has got his first basket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And Dallas calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Payton against Doncic. Pass to Burke. Poke loose. Dinwiddie with a screen on Payton. From deep, here's Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Payton against Doncic. Right side, Payton. Kicks it out to Barrett. For three. Powell pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here's Doncic outside, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Chalk up 2 there. Payton's got 7 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Pass to Robinson. Barrett with it. Now Ibaka. Now here's Payton. He's got 7. Dinwiddie with it. Payton covering. Now Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Payton's got 4 points this quarter. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Burke, defended by Burks. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic on the wing. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Payton. And here's Robinson. Here's Barrett on the take, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Burks. Outside Payton. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie outside. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for Doncic. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Burke, guarded by Payton. Powell, a screen on Payton. To the paint. Outside for Green. Here's Burke. He nails it, and we're tied. Burke's got 6.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Barrett. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in. 11 points in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Burke, guarded by Payton. Dinwiddie outside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, the Knicks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Payton. Now Barrett. Ibaka with it. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. The 3. Drills it from deep.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., you could see he's got good foundational form for a three-point shot. Consistency would help.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll